Okay, what's up, people? Let's see here. If we fix this camera, will this be better? Is that better or worse? Probably better, right? I look mad white. Here I look mad yellow. We'll go with this one. All right. What we got going on? Albert Anthony, what's up, man? Alberto, what up? I started. Eon. Neither. I'm hoity-toity today. LaCroix. One of these days, I'm gonna get up on here drunk for you guys. Just fucking get blasted. You know, drunk people. I'll probably be one of those drunk people that when they get drunk, they're like, "Fuck it." You know, the people that it's usually white women. Fuck them. Pause on asking what goes down another man's throat. Eon. Nah, that was a stretch. Kalia, what's up? I haven't checked the GoFundMe since yesterday. Let's see it. $5. Yeah, it's still at $5. Well, I didn't go on TBV yet, so maybe that'll make a difference. But I don't know if it's gonna work. What's up, Clea? How you doing? He started the pause shit with me. I know. Quite quickly. When I drink, I like to bar fight. Okay. I feel like you're full of shit, Chicago. I feel like you're probably a cool, peaceful dude. This is just like a weird, alternate personality, alter ego that you have. You're probably mad cool in person. Salvador Sanchez versus Duran. Sanchez too small. Why do you have a GoFundMe? To get me to, Eon set it up to get me to the Border Wars. Get the flight, hotel, and all that for me and wifey to get to Border Wars for February. Shout out to pretty boy Marco. Floyd Sr. just announced on Punch Drunk that they signed their end of the papers today. Floyd Oh, you mean Floyd Schofield, right? Because you said pretty boy, then Floyd. I got confused. On Punch Drunk that they signed their end of the papers to fight Shakur, you mean? And did he talk about whooping that girl's ass? Did that come up? Probably not. Was goody. Clea, you a sexy black mama. Oh, Jesus. I guarantee Shakur stops Kid Austin. He won't. He might not stop him, but he'll box the shit out of him. What's the link to the GoFundMe? The link is... Let me find it. Where is it? Here it is. The link is right there. And let me pin it. For you guys. Not like any of you guys give a fuck, but let me pin it. Here we go. Fuck. I hate when you hit the wrong button. Pin. There we go. All right, so that's pinned. Why you want Shakur's nuts, Eon? His daddy Puerto Rican. All right. Why you want my nuts, loser? You guys should fight at Border Wars. Eon would do it. I don't think Alberto would do it though. Shakur's the most skillful fighter in boxing. Disagree. If you cheat, you die. Cheat on your own risk, y'all. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna beat Eon to the racial shit. Hispanics run boxing. They don't. Especially not Mexican fighters, man. They're like the 1%. They're the worst. Historically, Mexican fighters are the worst fighters in history. There's actually a studied fact to see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get Chicago right now to have his head. He probably has steam shooting out of his ears right now like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. And I'm just kidding. I would knock Eon out cold. Nah, I know you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Disagreed. You don't even box Alberto. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Watch yourself. Oh shit, Mexican G. I was just kidding. But I just want to see Chicago right now. He's probably in his car coming over to try and find me. Wherever he lives. Oh, he's in Chicago, right? Blast the link on TBV tomorrow. See where people better donate to since he's the millionaire, allegedly. Tell him you'll spar him if he donates sizable. I ain't sparring nobody. I made him laugh. Okay. Well, that's better than him wanting to kill me. I don't want to spar anybody, man. Those days are over. I'll only spar somebody if I'm getting paid a lot or if I really, really don't like them and they did something really fucked up that I don't like. Other than that, those days are over, man. I sparred thousands of times, not happening anymore. Yeah, I know I'm not a sensitive man. Okay. CYP is a lame. I kind of like him for the most part. I kind of like him, CYP, actually, for the most part. He's had a couple shit things to me, but overall, I like him. Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? Rodney King. Michael, you must be my age range to know that reference. Chicago facts. I'm hoping Marco flatlines him. I'm getting a new bag, top of the line, fucking bag from Title Boxing. They're top of the line. This shit's like 300 or 400 new. They're sending it to me as sponsorship. And some t-shirts. Who's your favorite TBV caller? I don't give a shit, man. I like Treese, I guess. He's like the coolest. He's entertaining. I like Treese. I guess if I had to pick somebody. But there's a bunch of guys I like. I like Jerry. I like fucking... There's a bunch of guys I like, actually. You guys think Kid Austin can be Shakur? He can, but I don't think he will. I give Austin 5%. Nah. I'm going to give it 70-30. Shakur. Hispanics are born with squabbles. Facts. Okay. Jerry, let him cook. Yeah, Jerry's dope. I like Jerry. Heck no, but I hedge my bet. Possible KO from Floyd. When they said puncher's chance, how much in percentage is a chance? Well, Floyd's not known for like a big one-punch knockout guy, is he? He'll like cumulatively break people down. 70-30. What? You think that's funny? Or what, you think it's like 9? Yeah, you love Shakur. Was it 99-1 for you? Did you hear Karamo on weight? Yeah, I heard. The fight was already been called off for 3 days prior. So we went, he ate Thanksgiving dinner, he did what he had to do. He didn't give a fuck. But then they made him weigh in for some reason last minute, which I thought was weird. I'd have been like, I'm not weighing in. And that's interesting because now people start talking. Oh, he's undisciplined. Like, why would they make him weigh in if the fight was really canceled 3 days prior? Stupid. No, it's 90-10. I just don't see it. It's not 90-10. Shakur's not like prime Roy. You know what I'm saying? He's not prime Roy.
I must have forgot.
He's present Shakur. So, you know. Did you guys ever catch that Roy video I dropped yesterday? It's already at over 100K views. Yo, my fucking it was at 10 million for this month. It's going up higher and higher. We're having a crazy good month. Last I looked, it was at like 10.5 million or some shit. Let me see. I don't mean to brag, but I'm excited. Ooh, even higher. Look at that. 10.6 million views in the last 30 days. Not bad. Not bad. Regardless, respect Kid Austin. He's daring to be great. I mean, he's ready for a champion. Is it really daring to be great? Daring to be great is what you say when, like, Canelo tried to fight Bivol. When you step out of, when you're taking a big risk that you perceivably don't need to take. That's daring to be great. This isn't a huge risk that he doesn't need to take. No boxer respects him. Yo, I had the dopest Italian salad today, kids. Went to this fucking Italian spot in Connecticut. I did the whitest shit in the world, people. This is how you, what's the whitest thing you could think of for somebody to do on Christmas? Go and cut down their own tree and have a hot apple cider and fucking donuts. That's the whitest shit in the world. That's what I was forced to do today by wifey. And the shit wasn't even cheap. I thought it was like, that's the whole point. They give you a handsaw, you fucking saw it down, and it's supposed to be half the price of a normal tree. No. $120. $128 for a fucking tree that I had to cut down myself. All they did for me was wrap it in the string. I had to put it on the car myself, everything. This is in Connecticut. In Brooklyn, the shits are like $150, and they do everything for you. It's already cut. They put it on the car. That's the whitest shit ever. That's the whitest shit ever. Kid Austin dad pause on a woman. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Daryl, what up, blood? How was it? It was fucking mad. Like I know I'm white, but I'm not that white. Like I can't. It was mad expensive. It was fucking brick. Today, like right now, it just dropped in New York, whatever tri-state. I guess I'm not in New York anymore, even though I'm right on the border. Tri-state area. It went from like being in the 50s to like it's like almost 29 degrees right now. Like it was brick. Go to Lowe's. Nah, she wanted to get the whole experience of doing that shit. Apple picking and Christmas tree cutting are the whitest activities known to man. I mean, not really. Like my son wasn't really into it. I wasn't into it. My wife and my daughter were into it. It was, yeah. And we didn't even get a big tree. But the thing about this is, I will say, it's $129, $128 to cut down your tree any size. So if you get a shit like this, it's $128. But if you get like the biggest shit possible, so I think it's only cost effective if you're getting some shit that would normally go like $300, like if you have like a big tree, like a 10-footer. Other than that, nah. You've been bragging about sowing your own tree. I hope Connecticut has strong winters every day. Let's see how you deal with shoveling. Or bragging? I just said it's the whitest shit ever, and I don't like it. Does that sound like bragging to you? I respect it also to have putting hands on cheating land. You're wilding out. Philly is so, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's cold here. This fucking guy's out of control. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, that's a pre-cut one. That's a big one. Nope, that's every tree. I know. I'm telling you. But we had already driven there, and she wanted, I don't know. And you got to be careful. When you carry a tree, it leaks that sap, and that shit gets on your clothes, doesn't come off. So I was nervous because I had my only nice winter jacket on. Like I didn't bring a scrubby one, so I didn't want to get any sap on it because that shit won't come off. You know what they say, Marco? Happy wife, happy life. That's what they say. No, that's the truth. I want to make the memories for my kids because my dad wasn't around. My mom, I literally had no Christmases, almost at all, no holidays, nothing. My birthday is the only thing that was ever celebrated. No family shit, nothing. And if it was almost never celebrated. And if it was just me and my mom. My mom half-assed it and was fucking gone, disappeared. So I want to give my kids a different memory. I want their Christmas to be dope. So even though the shit triggers me, it reminds me of what I didn't have. And I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. I got to be like, no, let me do it for them. So it's for the wife and for them. It's both. Marco from the trenches. I mean, yeah, I'm from the ghetto, but there's even people who are not from the ghetto, who are people from rich that could have fucked up parents. And I know a lot of rich dudes. The rich dudes were the worst. They had mad money. They would do mad drugs. Parents running around. They celebrate shit by themselves too. It still fucks you up. I don't know. I don't even know what's worse. I think being poor and broke is worse than being rich and broke. I would assume. You pay for the experience, Mark. You cheap ass fuck. Cheap. Chicago, cheap. Somebody being cheap is only if they have money and they're choosing not to spend it because they're fucking penny pinching. When you don't have it, you're not cheap. That's the difference. But it was cool. We got some free apple cider, so that was good. They were closing, so I think they gave us free apple cider for that reason. Is that why we got free apple cider, Tia?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were closing, so that's why. The AC? Kids, it's definitely being broke. Yeah.
What?
Anyway, so yeah, and then the apple picking is something that's a little more fun, and it's also takes place in like October. You know what I'm saying? September, October, so it's not as cold, so that's not as fucking uncomfortable.
Tomorrow we'll take those out.
Huh?
Take the
Yeah, definitely.
all of them.
I will. Oh, shout out to Miss Tia. Shout out to you, Tia.
Hello.
She said hello. I don't know if you heard her. Stop hearing. Marco, hearing your story makes me real happy for what I have. Oh, dope. Dwayne, you got it. Mom, dad, whole shit. Normal life, not broke. Being broke is overrated experience. Yeah, man, it's whack. And I'm fucking kind of broke now, too. Different kind of broke, though. You know, this is the kind of broke that could change at any time. Although I'm in a lot of debt, so I got to pay it off because of COVID. Like a lot of debt, like hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. I'm not even playing, but whatever. That's why we got to get this ESPN contract. Take care of the debt. Fly you guys out to be part of the live studio audience. That's how we'll do it. But nothing yet. All right. So anyway, what else we got? Nah, I got my mom, a 5-year-old brother. My dad's around sometimes. I mean, my dad was around. My dad was around after I was like an adult for the most part. Before that, not really. Not almost at all. So I feel you. I was $6,000. That's a weird way to write 6,000. Why do people put the dollar sign after the money? I was $6,000 in debt, but I got wiped. Had to get wiped. Chicago, you don't like talking about feelings, do you? You're a big, rough, tough cream puff. I don't like being. Who does? Markeo, you don't. So what happened with Boots? Did Boots? He said that he'll fight him, but only at 47. When Vergil clearly said, I can't make 47, especially because of the medical shit I went through. I can't lose weight like that. And Boots is also on camera. I've seen him. I've heard him say, I'll fight anybody at 54. And now suddenly he doesn't want to fight at 54. So those facts are giving the impression that he's ducking, correct? ESPN ain't paying like that unless you Stephen A. That's I don't need that much. Shit. I don't need a couple hundred up front every day. Just a couple hundred G's over time. Pay it off over time. You know what I'm saying? There's a low that your debt. There's a law that you get away with 7 years. I think it's under 10K. You're talking credit card debt, right? Yeah, mine's not credit card debt. Marco, the day you get ESPN contract, we're celebrating with a little wolf on Wall Street. I don't really remember that movie. I don't remember that movie. Did you guys peep my Roy Jones thing I dropped? Because I'll play it. It's disappointing Boots pulled out the fight. I think he probably would have beat Vergil. I think he would have stopped Vergil. I do. People thinking Boots is trash because he fought a poor game plan against a tough guy. I think Vergil, I'm telling you, I like this. I like that people think Boots isn't that good now. He's going to show them that he is. You know what I mean? What's up, Armor? Armor, you're still the only one to donate to the GoFundMe so far. I didn't drop it on TBV yet, though. I'm in love with Khalil. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think so, too many, but we can't believe in Boots more than himself. What has he said about this? Is there an actual statement from him? Boots is one of my favorite fighters. Well, obviously, you're from Philly. Who's the greatest? Now, here we go. Khalil, name me top 5 greatest Philly fighters ever. Top 5. Go. If you might not be a student of the past. If you are, top 5 greatest Philly fighters ever. Yes, I love Roy Jones Short, but feel free to glaze my guy. Play it again. Damn. That, my friend, was rude. So let's see. Let's see. Here we go.
You fucking sneaky bastard.
Chicago kills it here. He released a statement. What did it say? Golden Boy co-wiener. Huh? Did you file for chapter? Nah, I'm not at that point yet. I said, I didn't say, I said broke, not bankrupt. Danny Garcia. Bill Haney versus Teofimo Sr. They both don't box, so what would be the point of that? I like Bill Haney. I like Teofimo too, Sr. Last interview I did with him, he was fucking blasted, but I like him. Like drunk, pretty drunk. And just got drunker. So drunk that his daughter made him go in the bathtub. So he got off with me and called me back from the bathtub. Sweat and all, and then the camera's just showing like from his eyes up. Like you know when somebody gets so drunk they're like, take a shower. Like, take a shower, have some coffee. Like that's how drunk he was. Bill Haney could fight. How do you know? I meant Golden Boy co-owner, the alien, in response to your Philly. Oh. You think he's the greatest Philly fighter ever? I mean, I guess there's a good argument for that. Shit, I like Meldrick Taylor better, but I'm sure you covered this, but Schofield senior video, people. Who's defending it? Besides Chicago, who I think is just, I don't even think he really means it. He's just looking for a reaction. How could you defend him like roughing up a girl and choking her and all that or whatever was happening? How can you defend that? What do you say? She wasn't even attacking him. Like she was posing no physical threat to him in that video at all. Joe Louis, no. Oh God, Joe Louis from Philly. Joe Louis from Philly.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Joe Louis from Philly.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Joe Louis was born in the South, but he grew up mostly, I believe, in Detroit. Let me fresh up my Joe Louis knowledge here. All right. He was born in Alabama, like I said. He had a speech impediment. All right. And then in 26, his family moved to Detroit, just like what I said. And Joe's brother were one. Yep. Joe's, yep. So he was in Detroit in 26. He was born in 14. So, oh, wait. So if he's 26 and 14, yeah. So he was, let's see. Yeah, so at 12, he moved to Detroit. So he's pretty much from Detroit with a little bit of Alabama. Frazier might be the one. I think Hopkins had a better career, though. Is that a Trump Ninja Turtle? I don't know what that means. 1 Boots, 2 Sonny. Sonny Liston is not from Detroit. Is he? See, you guys are teaching me something now. I don't know where the fuck he's from, but a lot is unknown about Sonny Liston. A lot of what he said was bullshit. Let's see. Early life. Sonny Liston, family. He's also from Arkansas, or initially, right? Almost. Then he moved to Arkansas to Mississippi. So he moved to Mississippi. Arkansas, mentor, but then Sonny Liston, fan in census. Yeah, Arkansas, Mississippi. And then Chicago, I believe. He moved to St. Louis. Chicago, Mississippi. Okay, so yeah, there's no Detroit in Sonny Liston. That was erroneous. All right, let's go down. Yo, Daddy, what up? What up? What up? Dog man, what's up? Teal versus Boots is a good fight. Yeah, that is the title, but I don't see that ever happening, unfortunately. Boxing is dead. Incorrect. Turkey is ruining. What? What? What are you talking about? I'm defending it. The bitch cheated. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, he is too small. Boots would fight him at 47. Syfe, what up? He didn't hit her. No, he choked her, and we didn't see what happened off camera. That's bad enough. Puffy didn't hit her either. I mean, he kicked her on the floor. Boots versus Brian Norman will happen. Who cares? Boots versus Brian Norman.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Not me. Although I like watching Boots, dude, no matter what. Teo bigger than me? Erroneous. I'm taller and heavier. And Sonny listed in heavyweight box that nobody knows. Yes, exactly. A lot of differing information. He used to be a mob hitman, they said, Sonny, for a little bit. Rayo fighting Gary A. Smith. Okay. YT, bro, alien for. Let's see. Everyone hit that like button. Listen to this man. Boxing is heating up. I know, he's just looking for a reaction. Oh, Jesus Christ. Turkey needs to get on his camel and ride back the fuck home. Get on his camel?
Oh, that's racist.
On his camel?
Oh, that's racist.
Wow. That Brian Norman kind of boring to me. Yeah, I agree. He is. He is. Not that many exciting fighters. You know? Not that many exciting fighters. But, you know. It's too bad with Boots. So what was Boots' statement? Could somebody send a link or tell me what did he say? What was his response to pulling out of this fight? All right, I'm not even reading this crap. Either, both of you guys. All right, let me read this. Sonny Liston was in the mean streets of Chicago on South Side, 63rd. Yeah, it said that there. Just not Philly. I've been watching Boots since he was on Showbox, and Showtime gave him a Devin Camp like documentary. Okay. Ryan fight happening. I believe so. Yeah, he's fighting that Japanese kid. I'd love to see Madrimal versus Boots 54. Well, apparently now Boots wants to fight at 47. So go figure. Moses Ituama is the best prospect in boxing. Who is that? T-A-K. Take. I don't know if that was a typo or if you're just drunk. Eon. Let's see. What did Eon just send? Image of some kind. Here we go. I've seen the rumors on social media just like y'all did. So far as the fight with me and Vergil, I was unaware that alleged negotiations was being made. And my end from here on out, if it didn't come from me and me only, don't believe it. And I will address them staying at 47 or moving up to 54 at a later time and date. Okay. Thanks, Rian. So that is a very political fucking statement. That's a Trumpy statement. Tank obliterates Teo. That's a very Trumpy statement. What up, Joker? Can you not care? Boots' next opponent is Norman. What? You're being so negative today, Armor. Why are you being so negative? You had a bad day? Boots is just looking for the best fighters. Yeah, I am too. Why would he not say, nah, I'll fight him? Even if he wasn't being negotiated. Just say, I wasn't being negotiated, but I'll fight at 54. Like, that just, to me, do you guys agree? That seems like he's almost confirming what Vergil said. Doesn't that seem like it? That seems like a confirmation of like, yeah, I don't want to. I'm not going, that was weird. That was real political. At a later date? So you don't know? So all the interviews you've been talking about, I'll go to 54, that just doesn't matter anymore? I believe people online are overly critical for no reason. It's low-key tutti frutti. We can really blame a world champion for not dragging his belt to fight a non-world champion. Agreed. Well, why wouldn't he just say that? Because in that statement, that seemed... I mean, you have a point. I like the way you just put that. I like the way you put that. And I don't mind if he does. I like honesty. like somebody just speak who they are. Yeah, nah, I don't want to fight him. I'm a champion. I want to defend my belt. Yeah, I talked about possibly moving to 54, but to fight a non-champion, like say some shit that makes us be like, okay, not. I never had nothing to do with this. I never even heard of this, but I'll address it at a later date. You know what I mean? But I like what you said, Cypher. That's true. I keep thinking, I told you, I'm real cool, good friends with this DJ named Cypher Sounds out of NYC, and his name is Cypher Sounds. Whenever I see your name, I think it's him, but he doesn't give a shit about boxing. Marco, I was called a racist because I said boots ducked Ortiz. Can you believe that? Oh yeah, no, you're definitely not.
Oh, that's racist.
No. Come on, you're not. I know you, and you
Oh,
don't.
that's racist.
Forget it. Tank ducking everyone. People say he's just ducking Ortiz. I mean, Cypher's kind of right. He's gonna fight some dude that doesn't even have a belt at a heavier weight class and not defend his belt and risk possibly losing his belt. Shit. Big shot in the man for the extra napkins, gravy, biscuits, and some ketchup packets. Boots was never that guy. I don't know about that. We don't know that yet. Cypher Sounds, don't get gas. Rob. That's my man. Literally, that's my man. Good dude. He's the one who actually put me in touch with Big Daddy Kane. That's how I met Big Daddy Kane, and because Kane's a big boxing fan. Through Cypher knows all these dudes. I made a comment in a YouTube channel, and someone told me that. How am I being negative for saying a realistic fight? You said you don't care. Bottom line, Eddie Hearn is managing his wrong. Nah, I don't think you're being negative. Who said you're being negative? I didn't say that. I did not say that, Papi. I did not say that, Papi Chulo. Pizza or lasagna? I don't know. Probably lasagna, because it has more layers, literally. I'm familiar with Cypher Sounds. Cypher with an A, but okay. If the IBF wasn't so strip thirsty, this wouldn't be a problem. True. Prime James Braddock versus Prime Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs is literally 50 pounds and like fucking 6 inches taller than James Braddock. He would destroy him. That's what I'm telling you guys. Eras. You cannot mix eras. Hey, yo. Did you just say Cypher put in touch with Big Daddy Kane? Hey, yo. What? I don't get what that means. Put me in touch is not... If I said, oh, he let me touch him, okay. What is put me in touch? Nah, I'm not with that one. Boots talks a lot of yin yang, then gets backed out. He doesn't talk a lot. He's like so like quiet. Matter of fact, if he talked more, he'd probably be worth more money and get more stardom. I mean, his skills speak volumes, but he needs to actually talk a little more. You drink sparkling water? Yep. Well, I would say seltzer. I don't drink sparkling. To me, it's like Perrier. I don't drink that shit. I drink like seltzer. Philly is full of clowns and fake gangsters. Oh, God. Trying to tell you, Rob, spicy. Fried rice or chow mein? Oh, God. Fried rice. Marco, do you hear what Clarissa said? Nope. What'd she say? There's a sparkling water. What'd she say? Jake Paul doesn't have the skills together. Yes, I did see that. It was an interview she was doing at like an airport, right? I did see that. I don't know if she beats Jake. Jake's too big for her. If Jake was smaller, she'd beat him. You don't think Braddock's IQ? No. Briggs is a very good fighter and just way too big. If Briggs wasn't as good, his size wouldn't matter as much, but he's also very good. Marco, was my first day in the hood today. I was finally outside and put my name out there. Did some work for the gang. Yeah. Of course you did, young fella.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Big shout again. Another original recipe. Spicy food. Barbecue sauce. Extra napkins. And a little baggie to go. Boots does talk a lot. That's why he's getting fire. Really? I feel like I don't see him talk a lot. Maybe I'm missing something. Shout out to Eon the pansexual. Okay. Karen legit fought his way back to the mandatory spot, which ain't that hard. Okay. I think she has more skill than Jake Paul, but Paul has more. Exactly. That's exactly correct. She definitely has way more skill, but he's just bigger and stronger. And he has enough experience. Like, she'd whoop his ass probably when he just started, but not now. Good work for the gang today. Next time, run up and slap the toughest guy and say, I'm just kidding. What the hell are you guys talking about? Where'd you go? Oh. See the UFOs? I think we saw a UFO today, guys. We saw like a formation. It was weird. It looked like it was a tower with lights. Wait, then we stop, we get close, and the tower goes from vertical to horizontal and then like fades away. I mean, I don't know, maybe there was some refractive light or some shit, but it was dark out. I don't know what that was. Huh? Your wifey doesn't believe it could be anything. Yeah, probably not refractive light in the night, but yeah, it was very weird. Marco, you're getting old, man. You see things. I mean, she thinks that's funny. She saw it. My two kids who are younger than you, Leon, they both saw it too. So, not me, sucker. Chow mein, spicy shrimp. Jake Paul's next opponent is 78-year-old man. Didn't they say we were going to have 2 moons? I don't know. Did they? I'm going to take over soft Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's whack. Chicago is where rich people and homosexuals live. And that's just a fact. Let's talk about it, Marco. You really see it? I don't know, man. Look like it, but it what? The definition of UFO is unidentified flying object. That I saw. I couldn't identify it, and it was flying. What it was, alien or whatever, I don't know. Marco, your kids also. Nah, my son and daughter, I taught them how to throw punches. They're both fast and powerful. Because my wife's she's kind of cock diesel herself, and she hits hard, really hard, and she's kind of. So they got it from both of us, but they don't like really doing it much. But they both know how to throw punches since young. But now my son's just into karate. My daughter now is really just plays with dolls and shit. She's not really doesn't do athletic shit just yet. I bet Jake Paul's going to be a retired boxer. Ward, you mean? Trying to say Ward? Adam Kawanaki? Kawanaki? I don't know who that is. I saw the movie E.T. Bring your wife in and tell her she's kind of cock diesel. She heard me. You don't know what cock diesel means, do you? Cock diesel, it's cocked. C-O-C-K-E-D, like cocked back. You know dudes that are so fucking muscular that they're walking with their shoulders cocked back, they're that jacked? That was an old saying in the 80s and 90s. Dudes cocked back and diesel. But instead of saying cocked back, you say cock diesel. But now with everybody with all this Paul shit, you can't say anything. Jake Paul should fight Carmel. No, she doesn't hit harder than me. But she could punch hard. I heard Clarissa breath stank. Okay. What belt's your son? My son is a yellow belt now with some stripes. Marco Ortiz. Get out of here with these fucking questions. Oh, it's cocked. Yes, not cock diesel. That just sounds foul. Marco, they're not from NY. They don't know Diesel. Now we say brolic. We said brolic too. We say brolic. We say jacked. Big shout to my man. The myth, the legend, life of blood, hit me with the extra crispy 5-piece, giving me a side of gravy and cranberry sauce and stuffing for the holidays. Appreciate you. Take some of this overtime bread. I'm working 14 days straight through this holiday in Chile on Chi-Town before these NYNs slide on you. I appreciate it. I don't know what the fuck a YN is. I'm too old. These acronyms you kids use. Let me try it again. And chill on Chi-Town. Okay, so me not make fun of Chi-Town because you're from there. Before these YN slide on you. What's a YN? I used to do karate before I found boxing. Word. Facts. Had you been at Chinatown? Zayas versus Vergil. I got Vergil. YN is a young they could slide all they want. I will piece them up like a Toblerone. That might be a little too weird of a reference. I will piece them up like a Kit Kat bar. I've never been to Chicago. I have been to Chicago. I have been. And it is where only if you're Hispanic. Like every other race is cool. But I read this, and it's actually a fact. It's in Encyclopedia Britannica. The entire Hispanic population, 99.999%, this was just polled, is either homosexuals or females, or they work in fashion. I'm not making it up. It's a fact. Hawaiian is yep. I get it. I know what it is now. I thought it was short for young. I knew it had the N word in it, so that's why I didn't want to start guessing. They got switches now, Unc. Psst. I'll tap them up. I should become an OnlyFans model. What? My man again. Another. Appreciate you, Roger. Good man. Thank you. All right. Uh-oh. Now you're going too far. Now you're going too far. I don't play that shit. So, one more of those, and you will be blocked. Chicago is the best. Yeah, really? Sounds like your son is going. Nah, he is not. Nah. I don't want him doing that shit. I don't want him fighting, boxing, or doing any of that shit. I don't want him doing any of that shit. I mean, all those towns, like the cities, the big major cities in America, like New York, LA, whatever, they all have all kinds of great food because you have people from all over the fucking world. All over the world move there. You know what I mean? So you're going to have all kinds of great food there. When you have, like New York, we have everything. Everything you could think of. All right. Appreciate you. You ever talk to Roy Jones in person? Yes. Does he have a special aura to him? There's a video of me and him actually chilling. He's just like a real, like a cool Southern dude. Like he's like one of those, like a cool Southern, like country dude. But he doesn't have that like Michael Jordan aura and that's not a bad thing because he's humble. Mike was just, I feel, and I never met Michael Jordan, but from what I've heard, Roy's too humble. You know what I mean? Maybe when he was boxing, maybe when he was active, but he's a humble, down south dude. I said the same thing. He said the same thing. Yo, what up? Who's living Who's the living crap is Tio Lopez going to fight? That's a great question. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, what we got here? El Marco, Mexican, Italian, Polish, soul food, Caribbean food, all that. Yeah, I mean that's ever. At times you got for hours. He will joke on here, but it just yeah, nah, I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit either. I don't play that. I gave him one. He said one more thing. I mean, and you guys could block him. That's fine. I would have blocked him. He said one more thing. You know, some people play and maybe they think. So I like to give him one warning, like one more time, and you peaced out because that shit's too much. I was high energy kid, so I was only 6 when I started karate. I used to do karate before I found boxing. Okay. Italian beef.
Tutti frutti.
Italian beef.
Tutti frutti.
Oh goodness. Gus, what's up? It's all good. I already went over this. You might have not been in the room. It's harder to find bad pizza than it is to find good pizza. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what martial art teaches best punching mechanics in your opinion? I don't know because I did Taekwondo when I was young for a little bit, but other than that, I've only done boxing, so I don't really know. Might be. I did Anaheim training before I started boxing. Oh, anime training. That's a joke? What's it? You're confusing me. Italian beef's a Midwest thing. You dudes in Italy could take all the beef you want. I'm not into it. What's good? Mamoon? What number you put on the punch machine? I've gone up to like 990 something. Like I almost basically broke it. Have you ever tried that Italian pizza from that mafia guy from Instagram? What guy are you talking about? Best steakhouse? There's a bunch. Peter Luger's. There's a whole bunch, man. There's no best. There's just bunch that are good. Who am Mexican food? Come out here to Yuma. Karate? I mean, yeah, I don't know. You don't know what anime is? Isn't that like cartoon, like Japanese fighting cartoons and shit? Isn't that what that is? Shout out to you, my family over there, 92B. Marco, you don't know what anime? Any big fights? Yeah, we got the heavyweight championship of the world, lineal championship coming up. Anime is for weirdos, and oh boy, you're wilding out too tonight. I don't know what's going on. First, what's his face? Now you. Yo, shout out to you. That's wild. 928, baby. You hit 928? That's pretty good. I even have a picture of it. I remember taking a picture of it. But most of those only go to 1,000, but some will have like go to 10,000 or whatever. Every time, and this is a fact, you can ask my wife, every time I hit a punch machine, no matter where I'm at, I always get the highest score. Sometimes it'll take me up to 3 tries, right? I usually don't need more than 3, but I always do it. Every time. And I love doing it when some people will see me, they'll come up, some like skinny white boy, and they'll think they could and it's hilarious. All the Furies are into anime, okay. What's up, Bori? Something came down for Boots Tio fight. All the comic dudes are also into that. Yeah, the Japanese cartoons, but more darker than. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know it is. My son likes anime. 920. Oh, 920 is Yuma area code. Okay. The snap-on karate punches are crazy, and the block carries over to boxing defense. Well, I remember we used to do this. Like that's blocking. But like this shit, like just go like this. Why use both hands? You're wasting energy. How do you swing at the machine? Did you swing at it like you were throwing a baseball, or did you throw a punch like you would throw a fight? The best way to do it, the hardest punch, and I've had this measured, right? Is a straight right, or if you're a southpaw, straight left. But on that machine, since it's high, you get more. And this is something I want you guys to know, those of you who are fighters. You generate the most power when you punch down. You just do. It's gravity. You're digging your feet in, and the energy's coming down. You're able to get your whole body behind it way easier than if you punch straight or up. Down is the most power. That's why guys like Wilder and Klitschko had murderous right hands. So since the machine is set right about my face level, I have to punch pretty much up at it a little bit, so I'm not get the ultimate power. So I don't throw the straight right. Now, if the machine was down near my chest, I'd throw a straight right and fucking beat it. That'd be my hardest shot. So what I have to do is I have to throw a looping right and go downwards. So snap the shoulder, boom. See me snapping my shoulder? Go down at it like that. So punch, come over, slow motion, and boom. So that's what I do. I punch down at the shit. And sometimes I don't face it this way. I'll step to the side. So like I don't hit it square off. It's almost like when Tyson did that spring to the side. I'll come to the side of it and throw it and hit it that way. So I get the full torque. And that's what gets me the highest score. Actually, I'll fucking record it. I bet you I'll still get the highest score. People think I'm full of shit. Keep it real. You wanted to be Daniel. I mean, yeah, kind of. Steven Seagal taught Tank how to generate so much power. Get the fuck. First of all, you spelled his name wrong. Seagal. You spelled Steven Seagal. Boxing won't work if you can't defend a takedown. Yeah, I'm not stupid. Like, if an MMA guy tried to fight me in the street, he'd probably fuck me up. What am I going to do? What am I going to do when he takes me down, gets me in a rear naked reverse arm bar choke? Like, what the fuck am I going to do with that? I don't know. Now, if I hit him once, it's a problem. But if I don't, there's a problem. Joe saying needs to happen. I hate to say this, but even Haney tries, he's still a little
Boring.
You know what I mean? Even though he engages, he's still
Boring.
So there's other people I'd rather see. Is that what Deontay Wilder right hand was so powerful? Yes, absolutely. Telling you, this is from years of me actually playing around and testing different ways to punch and seeing what lands harder. But also, I had a power meter. It was basically like a scale, not the machine, because that measures the bounce. You hit the ball and the ball bounces up and then hits the scale. I had a measure where I hit straight onto the scale. And I was testing all the different punches. And the hardest punches were the straight rights and when you punch down. And if you look at dudes who generate the most power, they punch down. Down, through, and down. It's like, wow, because you're going down. I could take an MMA guy, I could wrestle and box. All right, good for you. Mamoon's a fucking pedophile. He's not a pedophile, but he takes down pedophiles. He's a, what's it called? Pedophile bounty hunter. Catches them and fucks them up. There's something controlled and more watchable about boxing. I agree. MMA, I always say this. MMA is for savages. Pugilism. We are sophisticated pugilists. We do not entangle in savagery. Crawford punches. Exactly. It's the fact that he punches down and he has such a large frame and he's able to, and he probably has a really strong shoulder and arms, obviously his legs are skinny, but top. What up, Low? Stop letting CYP pick on you. That's all right. Chris Hansen. Like the dudes who sang Mbop. The fuck's Hansen? Nah, why you nearly violated my man Mamoon? Who? No. Oh, yeah. Nah, that's not what I was trying to say. He goes after the pedophiles. He's not one himself. Tyson and Tank kind of squat, dip, crit. Yep. Tyson, he's one. All shoulder and down. That shot that he knocked out Francois Botha with, look at that one. Perfect example of punching down and just shoulder snap and all leverage. Can't take kicks. I do MMA. What about Bitter Biev? Does he punch down? Not really. He's a shoulder snap puncher. How do you condition your hands? I don't. I think you just get calloused up over time. Like, I've never had hand problems, thank God. A couple times I remember having this tendon here would hurt, would get inflamed, and it would hurt a little. But in general, I never had hand problems. I can still punch with it. Marco, take Lino's boxing's wrench. I know I should. You'd be coming here saying some wild shit. What do you think Wilder's best knockout? I don't remember his name. Berman's to Burn is who you're talking about. I don't know if that's his best one, but it doesn't go up pedophiles too. Yeah. Mike Tyson's best win? Probably Michael Spinks. Not probably. Definitely Michael Spinks. That's probably his only superstar win. If you want to count Holmes, who was old at the time, you can. Because funny enough, after that fight, Holmes, they was always old, but he came back and did really well. Beat Ray Mercer, almost beat Holyfield. You might want to reconsider being a bootlicker. History will not favor you well. Who are you talking to? You talking to me? Zipka's the one I like the best. Spilka? Who's Spilka? What up, bud? If Boots fights Ortiz, who wins? Boots. I think Boots stops him. Looks like a sniper shot him. Marco, you do not remember that guy. Marco, do you not remember how the guy... Yeah, I do. Oh, man, I remember that Berman's to Burn knockout. I went through the... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he fucking nailed him. And then he did that. Then he jumped on him all like wild. And remember, he like jumped all the way to the side to try and throw him off and start him with wild shit. Both was low-key beating Tyson before the short overhand right. Oh, he wasn't low-key. He was whooping his ass. He had him on points. It's Spilka, I think. All right. Another big shout to my man, Vlogs. Biscuits. I bought on Navarrete versus Valdez this weekend. I got Navarrete. I think Valdez is kind of over the hill. What about you? Sage, what's up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Boots just had a fight 3 weeks ago. Oh, was it 3 weeks ago? And before that, before it was in August. So even if he said he can't give his body a rest, y'all dumb as hell. So he can't get a rest. But my guy can't. You're right. I'm actually with you. He could rest, and he could also not want to fight somebody who's not even a champion. And he might risk getting his belt stripped. I'm with you. I'm okay. I just wish he would say that. His statement was like, "Oh no, that's not true. I never pulled out of any fight, and I'll let you know in a later date what the truth is." That was weird to me. Why didn't he just say what was up? Espinoza and Ramirez too. That's okay. How much money do you have to be paid to fight again? I don't know. 150, 100 grand at least. I really hope Beterbiev's fights Benavidez soon. He'll punch between David's flurries. And I don't think so. Another big shout. My man, extra 52-piece. I think Valdez might get him this time. It's possible. He could punch. Salute. Marco just tapped in. What's your thoughts on Anna's situation? I'm okay with it. I was just saying that. I just wish he would have said that in his statement. I wish he would have just said, I don't want to go up in weight for somebody who's not a champion, or I just had a fight 3 weeks ago. But that doesn't actually matter, because I'm sure they would agree to fight, in another 3 months. I just wish he would have been a little more forthcoming, or at least engage with the audience. I am not doing that. No. That's my thing too. Boots would be fighting in February. To this day, I don't know how Tyson Fury got up from that shot. Yeah, I mean, Fury gets up from everything. Sage is the best girl. You were right. I forgot he fought recently. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the offer wasn't like you have to fight right away, was it? Was it like a February offer? Bernacek versus Keyshawn. I don't know, man. I'm still not sold on Keyshawn. He has the goods, but I'm not sold on him just yet. Sonny Edwards retire. Yeah, he's only 28. Only 28. Hot take. He'll be back. He will be back. You got the best polls. Appreciate you. Thank you. Excuses, explanations, muy interesante. I don't get it. I want to see Ness and Najee from Cigar Talk at Border Wars. I don't know about that. Can Najee even fight? It would be on. Oh, that's a little too early. Do you think Tank versus Rich actually happens? Rich? You mean Roach? Do you mean Rich? What do you mean? Matter of fact, I'm supposed to. I think the press conference is supposed to be Tuesday that I'm going to. If it's happening, I don't know. I think they'll approve me tomorrow. Then, if they approve me, then I got to get the fuck out there. Yaffe versus Bam in future. Maybe. The dude who just beat Sonny Edwards. Yeah, Yaffe looked pretty good. Is he undefeated? Or didn't Sonny Edwards beat him once before? Gonna game designer, have a good idea. Marco, I'm a game designer. Do you have any ideas for a good game? Not really. Yo, Jerry Soriano was on Cam on Cigar. Jerry Soriano was on Cam on Cigar Talk today. He just looks like a black Randy Savage. He was a Dominican. I know he's Dominican. He's like a black Dominican. I've seen him. You could Google him. He's fucking all over the place because of what he does for a living. What's your bet on Bud's next opponent? I have no idea, Gus. Considering his experience level, he's good, but not like for the earth. He's not good. He's not awful though.
Oh, I know what it was.
What? They both told us how.
Starlink.
Huh?
Starlink satellites.
That's what it was that we saw?
Yep.
Oh, we saw Starlink's. It wasn't UFO. Wifey just said it was Starlink satellites we saw. They fucking float?
Yeah, it's exactly that.
They both tall as hell. Okay. Thanks. I'm going to look at it after and see because I didn't really get to see it that well. Santino, what's up? Yaffe's undefeated. Okay. Roach, autocorrect. Yeah, I think it'll happen. Olympic gold medalist. You should make a boxing game. Shit. Another shout out. My man, vlog. You must be friends with Boots because no way in hell Boots stops Vergil. I think he stops him. And I'm not friends with him. I don't know him. Never met him. Never even interviewed him. How about a game where you play tennis, but all right. Xander called out Vergil. That'd be a good fight. They'll see where Xander's actually at. I like that. But Vergil won't fight him. Vergil's trying to win a title now. He's past all that. That's a high risk, low reward for Vergil. You're fighting a young lion with no belt? For what? They were in a line. The Starlink sats. They were in a line. Yep. I guess so. Jake's, what's Starlink again? That's at the, but what is it? That's for like, cars or some shit?
No, I think it's satellite.
Jake slows down. Oh, okay. Jake versus KSI. Yaffe is not on Bam's level. Yaffe needs to dig up Estrada or, yeah. Well, you might be right. Do you think Tommy Fury is good? Mediocre? Yeah, Elon satellite orbit. That's how people with Starlink get wireless internet connection. Oh. So why don't we use that? Is that bad? I heard Vergil already agreed. Did it look like, yeah, it looked like a line of dots, exactly. We're freaking out. What's the fight you want to see the most? Benavidez Canelo. Inoue Bam. Tank Teofimo or Tank Shakur. Better Biev Bivol 2 or better Biev or Bivol versus Benavidez. Usyk Fury 2 or, yeah. Wireless internet connection anywhere, Starlink. Oh, okay. So why don't we should is it bad?
Apparently very, good.
Why don't we use it?
I don't know.
See? Maybe I'll use that shit. Starlink. Fuck it. So you get Wi-Fi anywhere,
I think so, yeah.
but you can't make phone calls.
Joe Rogan was talking about
You
it.
should use it for I wonder if it can get you cell service, because we got no fucking cell service around here. Where we move, guys, there's no cell. It's so bad. Xander's really nice guy, Marco. Okay. You met him? I'd rather Benavidez versus Bivol. I think Dave would stop Arthur. Ooh, I like that take. I'm not so sure I agree, but I'd be going for fucking Benavidez. Starlink is actually good. You can get internet connection even while camping. I have a smaller version of their cheaper 5G plan. It's nice. Can you get cell service from it or no? Just Wi-Fi. Instead of tower on the ground that you use satellite in orbit. Yeah. So does it do cell service? Because I might switch over because I get no cell service with AT&T. Do you know Vidal Riley? He's the English champ right now. Nah, don't know. I think Keyshawn can stop Tio. Well, let me ask you a question, Cypher. It's a serious question. Maybe more of a statement.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Hell no. Tio whoops Keyshawn. You can make phone calls over wireless. But you have to get a new phone then. Mark, I told you him and me go to the same gym. Oh, right. Believes. Why don't you ever show any videos of you fucking hitting the bag, man? You could send it to me privately. I won't show anybody if you want me to. I thought you wanted me to give you pointers. Who has the best chance of beating Floyd? What you mean? Like, historically, or what you mean? Arthur is a literal beast. David can't fuck with him. You might be right. Maybe not. I'm probably just internet connection. That's what I think too. Keyshawn versus Abdullah. I got Abdullah. I'm not big on Keyshawn. I'm telling you guys. But you can access all of your apps. My man. My man. No, but that's just gonna be this ain't even better for us. I don't know yet. I want to see another better BF fight because let's not forget though, vlogs. We got 28-year-old versus a 40-year-old now if they fight. That might make a difference. Would you have fighters on your show? What you mean? Yeah, I used to interview. I have interviewed fighters all the time. I haven't done it in a while because it's annoying chasing them around like I'm some side chick. Like, are you please come talk to me? Marco, can you play some of my bag work from a couple days ago? Send the link. He already stopped Tio. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then they said that he punched his dad, and his dad said, I don't believe he stopped Tio. With your current internet connection, you can make phone calls over Wi-Fi. Right, but I have a phone number, and I can't use my phone number I've had since fucking the year 2000. 26 years coming on now. I can't use that phone number though, right? Because you can only call people. I have an iPhone. I can only call people with iPhones on Wi-Fi. That I know, FaceTime audio. But I can't use my cell phone number to call people. When I set my bag up, I'm going to send you a video. You can. Yeah, you should. Dillichin is. Nah, don't worry about that. That was just one fight. That dude hit hard. Hot take. Better Biev beats Benavidez, Jalpataya, then Zerto at cruiser. Ooh. So you have him fighting a couple days shy of his 75th birthday. That's how long he's gonna go. This dude's old as shit already. What are you talking about? That did happen, Marco. I was there. What happened? You weren't there. You're fucking from Indiana. Well, you're not watching Tio and Keyshawn fight. What you think, vlogs? What you think? What's yours? You look, I don't know what the fuck you are. He wouldn't beat Opetaya. How come they don't fight in Atlantics anymore? I don't know. Oh, I don't know about iPhones. I love Androids, and you can switch Wi-Fi calls for everything on. Oh, really? I am not Hungarian. That is incorrect, Alberto. When you gonna take your wife to Bulgaria? That's the correct one. She's been twice with me already. The fuck? I've been watching Abdullah. He's damn good, but how the hell you haven't beating a silver medal Olympian? There's a lot of dudes who were excellent amateurs, Saif, that aren't that great as professionals. So to me, the amateur background is great, but it doesn't really always translate. No, I am all Eastern European, Bulgarian mostly, and then a little Ukrainian. Well, half, but Bulgarian, let's just say, with Ukrainian. By number, he's old, but he lives a strict life. Trainer. Okay. He didn't look that great. If he had that kind of problem with Bivol, I don't know. Alberto is not Cuban. Alberto is Mexicano. Yeah, I don't know what would happen with them. I'd have to lean toward Benavidez because of what I know of him and because of his youth. You know what I mean? I'm asking because people think you white. I am white. I'm Eastern European. I don't think you can get whiter than that. I'm not British, but I'm white. So that is correct. But people have thought of Middle Eastern, people have thought of Puerto Rican. I've gotten all kinds of shit. But most people see the Slavic, like I've been called a Slavic hitman kind of look. Boxing voice, Chilaquiles. What's up, Compton? Compton Twan. Oh shit. My closest friends, former heavyweight contender Jeremy Williams from Long Beach, LBC. He was an insane crip. Although he didn't really do much crip work with them because he was busy winning national tournament after national tournament. I think Bivol would beat Dave unless he got caught. He fought just as hard. Yeah, I think Bivol's going to win the rematch. And I don't want him to. But I feel like he's just going to... I don't know. I feel like he's going to win the rematch. The truth is, you could argue that he should have won the first fight. It was close, though. His wife was sure happy as shit. She was happier than anybody. She was happier than fucking Beterbiev was. Didn't seem like a battered wife to me. But you know what? Who knows? She still could be. I had Bivol up in the scorecard. See, a lot of people did. I sent the video check. No, send it here. You want me to play it here? Send it here. Me too. What's up, RL? RL? What's up? Cause deep down, he know he lost. I got pulled. Actually, I don't know. Maybe Boo Boo. Boo Boo's a little stronger and longer. I got maybe Boo Boo, but he's older, so that's a problem. Holy smokes. You mess with the Insanes? Not me. My boy Jeremy did. I always knew you were I'm not Albanian. Don't you disrespect me. Mungia beats Berlanga. Mungia definitely beats Berlanga. Berlanga needs a lot. We got to throw a lot more adobo and lemon pepper on his ass. He needs to be seasoned before he can be popped in the oven with that caliber of a filet mignon cut. Plant beats Boo Boo, puts a boxing match. That's possible. Boo Boo's 37, yeah. Benavidez versus Anthony Yard would be interesting. It would not. Anthony Yard is old. Benavidez would whoop his ass. Benavidez would beat him like he tried to pay for an 8-ball with Monopoly money. What's the better fight at this point? Bud versus Boots or Bud versus Charlo? Bud versus Boots. Come on. Boots is an active, flashy fighter. Yeah, not the best performance, but Charlo hasn't fought in how long? Besides his one fight with Canelo where he threw maybe a quarter of a punch. Plant my guy chin suspect. Nah, I don't know if it's suspect. Put it in the chat here. Copy, paste it in the chat. What you mean? Benavidez versus Callum is better. Jared Anderson versus Johnny Rice. I like Johnny Rice. Johnny Rice fuck around and upset him too. Was good, Marco R. Stokes. Welcome. Love you on TBV. Thank you. I thought the Bivol and Better Be a fight was a draw. I'm okay with that. I had Better Be a edging it, but shit. It could have gone either way. Fjord was 5-7 years younger, I'd agree. Truth. I believe Canelo's career and Bud Crawford's career have been manufactured. All right. You are out of your mind. TikTok. All right, let's see it. TikTok. Where's that? Here we go, TikTok. All right, I'll play it in a second. Marco, did you see the newer trailer? Yes. I didn't really like it. They just showed like Fury was seeing Usyk's face on everybody. I didn't really like it. Not suspect if Burger Vides could stop him. Oh, you're a hater. You're a certified hater. What's wrong with Burger Vides? He's not fat anymore. He hasn't been fat since he was 15. And by the way, there's a video of a 15-year-old fat Benavidez whooping prime Kelly Pavlik's ass in sparring. Kelly might have been a champ at that point. Might have been a sitting, reigning champion. And 15, 16-year-old Benavidez, who was fat, whooping his ass. Anthony's only 33. Wow. If you noticed, all Bud's opponents have surgery. No, I haven't noticed that. Boots is still flapping his wings in mud water. Are you crazy to think he wants Bud smoke? Flapping his wings in mud water? What the fuck does that mean? Like he's green? I like that analogy. I just don't know what it means. That's not a bad fight.
Boring.
You know? I think Joseph Parker would beat Dubois. You think Joseph Parker would beat Dubois?
Get the fuck out of here!
Nah. You got 45 people. I know. I see the number. Rob, a weirdo. All right. Decade Sport, what up? Marco, you should turn pro rocking the peekaboo. I got you. Appreciate you. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I was a pro. I was an amateur and I was a pro. Already been there, done that, but appreciate you. I heard Benavidez got out on Bivol sparring too. I believe it. Can Agate Caballel hang with? Yes. Yes. That's a fight I want to see. Fuck Zhang. Zhang's old, comes in overweight, and doesn't throw punches anymore. But Coley versus Caballel. You nailed it, Oscar. Matter of fact, you nailed that so well. That's what we need. That's what we need. Langer versus Plant, Spence versus Fundora. I got Spence, I think. But we have to see how he comes out of what happened to him with Bud. Pavlik was slow as... He wasn't slow as hell. Come on. Come on. I wouldn't say he wasn't mad fast, but he wasn't slow as hell. Would you stop calling him a pen? That's weird. You don't think Parker has a shot against Dubois? A shot, yes, but I don't think he wins. Anybody has a shot. It's boxing. High-level boxing. They all have shots. Caballel's the dark horse. Hell yeah. He beat that guy who I thought was going to be dope, that Russian, I forget his name. Then he just beat somebody else. Who's the second person he just beat? Hold on. Agate Caballel. Here we go. He's German or some shit, but he's German, but Frank Sanchez, that's who he knocked out. And then Ars Lanebek. Those two dudes, both undefeated power punchers. Yeah, man. You know what's weird? He knocks those guys out, yet he's only 68% knockout ratio. Yeah, I like this Agate dude. Prime Cotto versus Prime De La Hoya. Oscar. Easy. Oscar does to Cotto what he did to Felix Trinidad. Another fellow Boniqua. All right, let's see what you got. Mamoon. All right, you want me to play this Mamoon? We'll play Mamoon sparring real quick. Since he's fucking wanting me to play it. All right, here we go. Let's start from the beginning. You're not playing music in this shit, are you? Yeah, wait, is this music? No, it's not. Okay. All right, here we go. This is, why is it so fucking dark? This is Mamoon hitting the bag. Let's do it. Pretty good. You're just doing southpaw. You're just doing southpaw? Is that southpaw? Yeah, you're doing southpaw. Okay. Damn, Mamoon. You got some hands. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That just surprised the shit out of me. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, he switched. The dude switched. He switched it up like a transformer. Pretty good. Raw Dog, what up? Damn, Mamoon. One thing though, I want to see you throw with more power. There was no power there. I wanted to see you throw with more power, which I could teach you how to throw with more power. Other than that, I liked all of it. And you look better at conventional, but you look good at southpaw too. Benavidez rather fight Caleb Smith before stepping to better BF. Yo, he looked, yeah, man, he did. Fucking Mamoon, he's only 15. How long you been boxing, Mamoon, right? Couple years only? CCI, what up, blood? Couple years, right? And no fights, right? Damn. Tips for power. Well, let's see. Let me see this again. Tips for power. Let me see this again. Okay, so two things. And I'd have to teach you, but first thing, you're not punching through the bag. You're hitting it and you're stopping and you're pulling back and going back in your stance. So you have to stop pulling away from the bag. You're punching, and before you're even second, almost even before the punch lands, you're going back and getting in your stance. You can't do that. Commit to the punch. So that's the first thing. Get your body behind the punch until after it lands, then go back. You're going back into your stance too quickly. Second, punch through it. Aim to punch through it. You're stopping at the bag. Those two things will make a huge difference. Snap your shoulder, turn your hip, punch through the bag, and try and always make every punch aim downward if you can. Then go back in your stance. You might not get back in your stance as quickly at first, but the more you practice it, you'll be able to get back as quickly as you did when you were just patting it. Plyometrics, isometrics. There you go. Exactly. Exactly. Actually, isometric are boxing them. Sit down on them. Exactly. That's what I meant by turn your waist, do everything you got to do. Sitting down is exactly what I just said. Snapping your shoulder, turning, going through it. That's what sitting down means. Nah, no, Cypher Bud. No. Do not slow it down. Incorrect. Speed is power. An asteroid will do more damage colliding at a higher speed than it will at a slower speed. Don't slow it down. Don't do that. Do the other shit I said. You can throw it as fast as you want with the power. You can do both. If you have speed, you could also add the power to the speed. 4 years, 3 of them years will be self-taught. in the gym because of me. Dope. And if you've been sparring with actual dudes in the gym or just like your boys, you look a lot better, by the way. From when I saw you like in the backyard, you sent the video sparring your man in the backyard, like fucking light years better. Mamoon, shout out to you being inspired. Yeah, man, you're the man. You're the man. See, Eon, Mamoon will sleep your ass. He'll come to Indiana, sleep you. Problem is, you have all your girls there. All the girls will be upset that their pimp got knocked out. They might jump Mamoon. So, I disagree. I completely disagree. I disagree. Disagree. But, you know, that's okay. I disagree. The key to boxing, my man, is to land the punch as fast and as hard as you can. That's just a fact. And not get hit. Those are the two things you want to do. Fast and hard. Why? Faster it is, the more likely it'll land because person won't see it. The harder it is, more likely it'll do the most damage or maybe end the fight because overtime, there's no bonuses for overtime. That's just obvious. Not get hit, that's obvious too. Mamoon too small? I don't know, Eon. Send me footage of you because I was smaller than a lot of dudes. I lit them up. Been sparring amateur because my coach been making me spar them to get me ready for their fights because I can fight Southpaw and Orthodox. Okay. Good. Get some videos of you sparring. That's the next thing. I want to see that. Because a lot of guys look great on a bag, but when they spar, you know, I was one of those guys at first. The bag, I was like all confidence in the world. But then when I got in front of somebody, when I was young, like your age, actually, the confidence wasn't there all the time. Sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't. So it makes a big difference. You know what I mean? Are you a game time player or are you just a great practicer? Speed and torque for power. Can't slow down. Can't slow down. Plus you'll get timed easy. Exactly. No, slowing down is just not. That's the exact opposite of what you want to do in boxing is slow down. How old is Eon? 20, 20, 21, 22, something like that. Nah, man, don't be spicy. Eon's in fucking Indiana. That's not going to happen. 21. I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying for translating, if you're doing it alone. You mean, well, if you mean, okay, maybe he means it just to learn how to do it at first, maybe throw it a little slower and follow through and twist your shoulder and get used to it. Maybe if that's what you mean, okay, I'm okay with that. Throw a couple just on the bag to get used to, you feel the pop and then just keep doing it and then increase the speed. If that's what he means. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I've seen people do that, and I've taught some people to do that because they're too, like you just said, anxious, or they're too fast, and it's like, no, slow. Okay, throw it slow. This is how you get it. Then once they get it slow, now say, now do that faster. So that, yes. Mark, what's your thoughts on weight classes? I think, for example, that Tank versus Inoue. I don't know, man. There we go. Yeah, we're on the same page. Maybe he means form. Yeah, right. Maybe that's what he means. Seems that way. My man, Mamoon. Dirty Jersey. All right, people, I'm going to bounce. Late night. Got to take the kids to school tomorrow. Appreciate you guys, as usual. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.